Dragon Ball Super episode 63 was absolutely amazing and mind-blowing. A perfect action-packed episode. I'm getting hysterical. This is the first time in Dragon Ball Super all the Vegeta fans will be 100% satisfied. Vegeta was intense right from the word go. Absolutely perfect. Vegeta has not been this badass in a long time. The animation was outstanding. Things really looked intense. You got to love the seriousness in Goku and Vegeta. Honestly, it's more serious than it ever has been. Now with the Dragon Balls destroyed, a death could as well be permanent. Vegeta has been perfect in terms of action, looks, dialogues and everything. I've waited so long for this. Vegeta delivered a legendary speech after a long time. The episode actually ends with Vegeta saying he is the Saiyan Prince. If I'm not wrong, this is the first time Vegeta said that in Dragon Ball Super. I'm rating this episode 9.5 out of 10. Certainly on top 3 of DBS. Now for the top 5 WTF of episode 63. Number 5. Mai vs Black. Mai decides to kill Black with a specialized bullet Future Bulma had created with the purpose of taking out superhuman beings. It was brave of Mai to do that, but at the same time, idiotic. No matter how special the bullet is, it was only obvious that it wasn't going to kill someone with universe level durability like Goku Black. Mai's decision was undoubtedly influenced more by emotions rather than logic. That scene, however, was really cool. Mai targeted Black with a sniper like a pro assassin, and even though the bullet couldn't really hurt Black, but he was caught by surprise, off guard, and fell off the chair. At the end, I think Mai and the Resistance Army is a refreshing addition. It is good to know that normal humans are having roles in Dragon Ball universe. In DC or Marvel comics, we see a lot of involvement from normal humans, and in this arc, we have seen a lot like that. Like all credits of the time machine obviously goes to Bulma. So it was good to watch. The change of location was also due to this, as Trunks arrived at the spot to defend Mai and fought Black and Zamasu near their hideout house in the mountains. Number 4. Trunks' self-destruction. Trunks realized there was no way to defeat Zamasu just by attacking him, no matter how hard he tried due to his regeneration abilities. But Trunks thought if Zamasu was totally blown off, maybe he wouldn't be able to regenerate. After using Vegeta's final flash and Gullic gun, Trunks tried another of his moves. The same self-explosion Vegeta used against Majin Buu, sacrificing himself. And it looks like Trunks attempted to do the same, but was stopped by Black's key blade interference before he could finish it. This showed the extent Trunks is ready to go to take them out. Truly amazing. Number 3. The time machine and Mafuba jar broken. By the time Goku and company returned to the future, Black and Zamasu was already done with Trunks. They left him for dead and came for Goku and Vegeta right where they landed. Before anything, Black destroyed the time machine because that's the biggest upper hand Goku had. Unfortunately, even the Mafuba jar was in the time machine. Now, this would cost them big time, since the only way to stop Immortal Zamasu was to seal him in the jar using the evil containment wave. Later we find out that Bulma was prepared for something like this, thus she brought a capsule garage where she would be fixing the time machine, and he got Trunks to fix the Mafuba jar as he was good at jigsaw puzzles. I wonder if this fixed jar would cause problems in sealing the opponents properly, as there is bound to be some small cracks even if it is fixed using super glue. If this was not the case, if the jar was not broken, Goku would probably be able to seal down Zamasu by now, as we see he is completely outmatching him in terms of power. From the preview, we know in the next episode Black and Zamasu will fuse or merge into one. Sealing them after that won't be so easy. Number 2. Vegeta wrecks Black. This was probably the most enjoyable and badass part of this episode. Everything about this was very Vegeta-ish. The action, the dialogues felt very DBZ-like. You could feel the grudge Vegeta was taking out on Black, giving him a beating of his lifetime. I just loved that part when Vegeta expressed how much of a beast Kakarot really is and how Black couldn't use the body to its fullest just by stealing it. The way they choreographed the action sequence was just truly amazing. This is the Vegeta that we all want and love. The speech he gave, he must have been rehearsing that in the hyperbolic time chamber. Black was wondering how Vegeta got so strong in such a short time that he did with the help of the time chamber. In the beginning of the episode, they zoom right into the top to the time chamber as we see Vegeta kicking off the episode with blasting the entire chamber off. Even that scene was about perfect. I really like how the quality of this series is improving every episode. Number 1. The true identity of Whis. Whis has been appearing in the series since the first episode of Dragon Ball Super. Whis is immensely strong, having the ability to knock down someone like Beerus with just a tap, or finger blocking Goku and Vegeta without any real effort. But even though he appeared so frequently in the series, his true identity remained a mystery. We never knew his official position and what he really was, and since we came to know that Black killed all the gods, there were two big questions. What happened to Whis, Vados and such? And what happened to the Omni King Zeno? Finally, in this episode, the Kaioshins, after coming to the future, reveals that Whis is actually an angel and becomes non-functional once the god of destruction dies, till another one comes along. That was really a major reveal, undoubtedly the most important information we got in this episode. I'm sure there is more to know about Whis, Vados and others, but this gives a very good basic idea. The only thing that remains for us the fans to know is why Omni King didn't interfere, and if the theory regarding there only being one Zeno is valid or not. So that was the top 5 for this episode. You guys probably know Toei is now streaming DBS officially around the world. So we got it with official subs quite early today. I really liked their sub and how they used the English dub terms in the sub like evil containment wave instead of Mafuba. That would piss off some people who are obsessed with the Japanese version, but I'm okay with both and personally prefer the English terms. What's going to be the ultimate purpose of the presence of Gawasu and Universe 7 Supreme Kai? How will they facilitate the battle? I think they will give Goku and Vegeta the Potara earring, by using which they will fuse and become Vegito to take on fused Zamasu Black. Since the Mafuba jar is still in the game as Trunks is trying to recover it, Vegito might be the one to use the technique. Overall, the episode was near perfect. We can now expect even better quality in the future, as Dragon Ball is truly extending in every sector. They are now officially streaming the episodes around the world. Meanwhile, Shueisha opened a new department exclusively for developing ideas for the Dragon Ball franchise. So we got all kinds of hints that Dragon Ball Super will be going on longer than we expected. I have absolutely no idea why some websites are claiming this arc is going to end next week and Super is going to end very soon. I assure you, that's not the case. They have big plans and I'm predicting Super will go beyond the ending of Dragon Ball Z. The ending has to be rewritten because it would look weird after all that has happened over the years. Comment your opinion regarding this and also the upcoming episode of Dragon Ball Super. Join us on Facebook, the link is attached in the description down below.